This is gonna be fun. Not much I know. Think so. I'm gonna have to. What? Fucking go over adventure. Not gonna go over all the fucking missions. Not yet. Not doing that shit. I don't wanna do that. That's.
I can't fight
fun.
the.
Yeah, you get used to playing Antag. You need a specific build to get that shit to work. It is what it is. You get used to it.
Well, I can't really do so if the Kuzma is able to down me so fast.
I mean, like I said, you get used to it. You have to get used to it. It's as simple as that.
Well, I'm doing rack with the Nihum.
Noble. Yeah, that'll fucking do it. But seeing how this is gonna be my little fucking overview and whatnot. Shit, where the fuck should I start? There's a lot. There's a lot to go over with this fucking game. Space guilds we're gonna ignore mainly because my equilibrium is god awful, so we don't have any any XP bonus. Yeah, I know you're trying. All right, I know, Grant. I know it ain't that easy, and I know it ain't easy
without an Antag build.
Oh yeah, fucking Rack's hard to Antag build, but shit. You know what? Let's start with how this game is fucking played. Raiders, antagonists.
Oh, I got one.
Right. Ooh, nice. So you got your Raiders. You get matched up with 3 other people. If you have 4 friends, Jesus, 3 friends, including yourself, you got a 4-man squad. That's why this little box is here. There's a slot for each person. You will find a match, one of the 17 matches here. The hardest mission in the game is Mind Over Matter. Don't touch it with a 50-foot pole until you're ready, and you know what the fuck you're doing. The rest of the missions, if you get an antagonist, it can be pretty hard, but other than that, it's fairly simple. You got Hanging by a Thread, which is your tutorial mission. You only do like half of the mission in the tutorial, and the AIs pretty much do the entire mission for you. You'll start off with the Hades missions, and once you do the Destroyer of Worlds, you can pick whatever other campaign you want. Like I said, I recommend doing the Fifth Council, which is this bottom one, last because this mission will whoop you. It's terrifying, frankly. I do not like it. But you also have a chance of getting an antagonist, which my buddy right now is playing antagonist to fix the equilibrium because more XP. It gets hard leveling up later on in the levels. With me being level 55, I'm already struggling for XP. It hurts me. But hey, it is what it is. But yes, Mercury Steam. They are developing, or I guess developed. Is it around yet? No, because it was just announced at E3. Yeah, it just got announced. They developed Metroid Dread. Before that, they developed this. And I fucking love this game. It's also free to play. Which, I put too much time into this game.
Yeah.
But you have a chance of getting an antagonist. Antagonist, think of it, if you've ever played Dark Souls, like an invader. They invade your game, and they try to stop you from doing your mission. They will kill you, they will ruin your mission. Then some missions, like this one, you have to carry a canister. They can grab that canister, jump off a cliff, and another canister drops and it resets the canister. As seen by that completion bonus, they only got 25% into the mission. They
overloaded the engines.
Then you have
the boss battle.
That's the basics, essentially. You got raiders, you got antagonists. I don't know whether it still works this way, but there used to be like a card system where you could level up as an antagonist, and you would have like different cards. I don't know whether they still do that. I actually should go figure that.
Well, I only have 2 of them killed so far.
You've only killed them twice?
Yes, Max.
Yikes!
It's what happens when you have good
Yeah,
good players.
Trust me, I know how it feels.
Max, their average is 42.
Your average is 41.
Yeah, with the mission difficulty of 42.
Yep, sounds like Spacelords.
Mm.
And then you've got your 4, 8, 12, 16.
I'm very
Did I do
limited
that
too.
right? 4, 8, 12, 16, 19-ish characters. I probably did the math very wrong. Math hurts my head. The first 4 you get for free. You got Eric, Lycus, Alicia, Constantine. They each are a different faction. There are 4 different factions. You got the locals, you've got the Umbra War Dogs, Hades Division, and 5th Council. The locals have 60 health points, 40 health points per second, regen. They overload artifacts and people with their LF 300% faster. The health meter doesn't grow as they move, or when in CQC. That doesn't sound too good, but this game is half shooting and half punching the shit out of anything you see.
Yeah.
It's nice.
I thought you said Kuzman wasn't any good.
I told you he's not good unless you got the right weapons.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's essentially what it is.
And he's absolutely destroying me out of everyone else.
Isn't the Kuzman a rank 1?
Yeah, purple.
There's your issue. He's max level. He probably knows what the fuck he's doing. I don't know what I'm doing with Kuzman. Then you got War Dogs. They've got 100 health points. They regenerate 11 health points per second. They're always regenerating HP. They run faster, but their LF meter is always on. LF meter is like a...
Yeah, the stress level.
Yeah, it's a stress level. If it gets above a certain point, you won't heal. The thing about War Dogs is it's always capped out, so they're always healing. But if it's capped out, you can also be seen through walls because of how the game works. I don't like Umbra War Dogs. I don't play them very often. It is what it is. Hades Division are basic. They have 140 health points. They regenerate 47 health per second, but they have nothing else. They're just 140 HP, 47 health points per second. Very nice, very simplistic. All of them but one have basic weapons. We will get to that, but I like Hades. Then you got 5th Council. 5th Council have 100 health points, 33 health points per second. They can't sprint. They run 12% slower, but they can't run to begin with. But don't worry about that. They receive 50% less damage from being shot. They don't receive extra push from push. And their LF meter grows 150% faster while moving.
I think I also know why I'm not doing so well.
Because the enemies are max level?
Well, so my connections jumping between 99 and I side jumped to 500 at one point.
Oh! But then you've got... Oh god, at level 4, you unlock the first set of characters, which is Shay, Hive, Kuzman, which, as I said earlier, I can't fucking build this man. And Hans. Most effort went to Hive, but I'm also waiting for her weapon. We will also get to that, how weapons and shit works, once we get over here, onto this end. They're all 25 grand. You get them at level 4, they're meant to be like starting characters to introduce you to more, I don't want to say complex characters, because they're not necessarily more complex, they're just different from these 4. I want to say they're like an evolution upon these 4, but they're not. They're their own characters. There's no real sense of, this character's harder to play than this character, because they're not. If you know how to play them, you know how to play them. If you don't, you don't. Like, Doldrin, at level 18, he's 50,000 gold. Though, don't worry about it. Doldrin is the antag character. If you have Doldrin, chances are you're playing an antag or you're playing him to kick an antag's ass.
Alright, well, here's the good news. I managed to kill 4 of them now.
You're gonna have to wipe them out. Has Aneska spawned yet?
Oh yeah, Nessa's been here. She's already on her second to last health bar.
Oh no. Oh no.
And I've been in the Shays.
Doldrin has 60 health. I'm not very good with him. He's an edgy boy though. That's all he is. He's just edgy. That's his characteristic. A lot of people like him. I don't. A lot of people also like playing Rack. One of my buddies play Rack, and one of his cards is like a speed boost that lasts up to 30 seconds, and you get the deja vu lines and fucking everything. I love it. It's stupid, and I've killed myself with it multiple times, but I love it. Then you got Mika, another Hades division, like I said, very basic guns, literally just an assault rifle. That's it. She has very basic guns. And then you got Ginebra. Did I mention this game has jiggle physics? If you want to consider that,
we talked about that.
If you want to
earlier,
consider that a mechanic of this game.
Well,
but
I have killed them 4
besides
times
that,
now.
she is also the last level 18 character, 50,000. Then you get to level 34 characters, which are 75,000. You got Yoon. She's a native. I've never played her personally. I'm not going to say that I've played her. You got Lot. He's a big angry man. He is essentially the Hulk. He takes damage, gets angry, becomes that monstrosity. You got Ioniquina. She places down mines, or places mines down and shit. I've never played Ioniquina, frankly. You got Schneider. He's one of the best damage dealers in the game.
How does she do that?
But that's only because of his ability, where it's like a drone, as seen by that picture. But his health gets halved whenever he has the drone out, so it's a massive, like, oh, god damn it. Because then you're down to 6 or 70 HP without the stress bonus of the locals. Trust me, it doesn't sound too bad. It's god awful. It hurts, even. Like, a lot. And then you've got Valeria. She's level 44. Ah, yes, that's right. I forgot to mention. Everything behind Schneider down to Yoon, 75,000. Everything after Valeria is 100,000. Every 4 is another 25 grand. But, well, here's 3. They're all 100,000. They're adding, I think it's like, 5 or 6 to each, like, faction. Maybe up to 7, depends. So, that's... God, I really hope the characters don't keep on getting more and more expensive. That would hurt. That would hurt a lot, but hey. But you got Valeria. She has something called an Einstein-Rosen bridge. Places down a little portal thing. You use the ability again. Shoots out a massive-ass fucking orb. Shoot the orb with her gun. Orb go boom, does big damage. Then you got...
So,
what's up?
So the Kuzman had the Lichman with failsafe and one other perk.
The what?
He had the rare failsafe in the Lichman.
You mean the Lickbogan?
Lickbogan, whatever. I couldn't quite read it at the... Well,
Notice how I said that is his good gun?
Yeah.
I wasn't kidding. That shit's overpowered.
Yeah, the rare.
Yeah, his rare Lickbogan is amazing. Then you got my personal favorite character, who is that character who I mentioned, that is part of Hades, but has some wacky ass guns. Adeska's my favorite character. But we're gonna come back to her for more gameplay examples. Then you got Suma. She's a healer. No, she's not a healer. Sorry, she places like a shield on people that absorbs their pain, and then charges up a meter for if it gets to max, it kills you. But if you let it off, gives you shit. I think it's like 2 times damage bonus. Also, this game has pretty good humor. Ive doesn't speak English, doesn't speak an actual language, I don't think. She might, I don't know. All I know is fucking English. I'm not gonna lie and say that I know that language, but talks funny. Thank God for subtitles. Everybody has something like that. Like Lycus is intergalactic son of a bitch. Sums him up quite well, frankly. But
you just want to call him Obi-Wan Kenobi?
What?
You remember Lycus voice actor?
Oh yeah. Also, the fucking voice actor for Lycus Dion apparently is the actor for the Obi-Wan Kenobi in the fucking Phantom Menace.
Yeah.
Which is what the fuck? That's cool. Fucking the voice actor for Lycus is the same dude who played Obi-Wan Kenobi in the Phantom Menace. I fucking love it. I don't play Lycus very often, but I love it. But Aneska is my favorite, and what I'm working towards right now is this. I have to wait a good long while.
Yeah.
It's painful, but I mean, shit, I think I've waited longer for something in Warframe just trying to farm that shit. Don't get me wrong, Warframe's another amazing free-to-play game, but fuck me. Those wait times hurt. Like, fucking 3 days for Warframe. Sometimes it can be even longer if you forget one item. Argon farming. It's painful. But I'm trying to get the right build on her. But how Aneska works is she has a fucking mech that she calls down. Sounds fucking cool. Frankly, is fucking cool. Cool does not mean effective, however. It's not very powerful. And that hurts me. Because I fucking love this character with a burning passion. But she's underpowered. Her cards aren't that good. Like I'm having to scrounge around to get the build that I want, which I've already got. That, which is my character card, because there's a faction card and then there's character cards. Faction cards go for all of the factions. Hades, Fifth Council, Natives, and shit, War Dogs. Can't forget the War Dogs. Which they all would have this, right? So every Hades has these cards. So every Hades has Spiral of Psychotic Violence, which is a scary ass fucking perk. I love it. Doesn't last very long, but for the time that it does last, people scream internally, frankly.
Yeah.
But Aneska's mech, I love it. It's cool as shit. I never use it because I just pick up her batteries and use it like a passive because I gain reload speed and none of her weapons have much reload speed. Which, I mean, like, this has 3 shots in it. This has 6. This has 8. This has 4. Thing is, this effectively has 3 shots because you shoot a shot, which ionizes them, i.e. the ionizer. You shoot them again, they explode, dealing AoE damage and doing all that horse shit. I do not like this gun at all. It's my treasure hunter gun. Atlas. If you know what the EKG from Titanfall 2 is, it's effectively that, but it goes for like 15 feet, stops, explodes, has like, I want to say a 5-foot radius. Something like that. We're coming to the rare last. Because we're going to have to go to another character for this example. Because all these fucking guns are weird, except for the Atlas. The Eater, I had high hopes for this one. I did. They were not. They weren't very good hopes.
Hey, Max.
What's up?
So, Fistful of Sand as antagonist.
Yep.
All
Isn't that
rank
the old
1
man
purple.
one?
Yeah. All rank 1 purple.
Oh, yeah, you can just murder the old man, by the way. Like, you can
True.
deal damage to it. If you get a character with a lot of damage, you can just murk the old man.
I don't have that.
The Eater is like it's like a marksman rifle. You can shoot single shots, but it does like 60 damage a shot, which isn't that much. And then there's like, you can charge it up, and then it throws out what I like to call as pop rocks, because that's what it looks like. And then you shoot it again, and then it'll blast out explosives. So effectively, this one, if you want to get the maximum amount of damage off, is 8, but you have to use your mech for that. And like I said, I don't use my mech very often, so it's really just 4 for me. But I never use it. I've stuck to the Atlas for a while now. This is my favorite gun, though. Why do I say it's my favorite, yet I haven't gotten it built? I used to play on console. That shit was fun. This is my favorite gun. Shoots out a sun that will bounce, and then you can shoot it after a bounce, and then it will explode, dealing a good chunk of damage if you know what you're doing with it. You have to do math for this character, and frankly, I don't like math, but I love this fucking gun. Is what it is. Now we're gonna go to a simpler character like, fuck it, let's go to Constantine. All of his guns are fairly basic, but they are diverse as shit. You have your Oshmerts. Oshmerk? Whatever the fuck that says.
Oshmerts.
This is his basic gun. I use it for money. Don't use it for any money anymore because I have Schneider and I have a money gun for him. But it did its job when I needed it. It's a rotary machine gun. That's it. It's really just a fucking minigun. That'll charge up, and it has the potential to overheat. It's very basic. It just shoots out bullets. The Ostrom also just shoots out bullets, but they're higher caliber bullets. It heats up faster, but does about like 4 times the damage of the Oshmerts. I fucking love this thing. Had it earlier. Meant to rebuild it, but then I got an Esca, so I've been neglecting it. Even though I could build it right now, and I'm gonna rebuild it. But that's to do that shit. This is where it gets complex. Very, very complex. But until then,
fuck off, Shay. Okay, I have to get 2 of them. I'm playing a Herrick.
We're gonna look at the Hornet, which is one of his other rares. If I knew what the fuck I was doing, we would be able to see this. It tells you what it does and what makes it special. Press and hold aim, shoot, projectiles that ricochet off walls cause more damage, modify the ricochet openings. You can press blank to hold without aiming to accelerate barrel rotation. If the open overheats, it won't fire until it cools down. It's pretty much just fucking ricochet, frankly. It's fun. It's a fun little gun. It is. This fucker, I'm not even gonna attempt to pronounce it. Charges up, and as it rotates or accelerates, or whatever you want to fucking call it, it shoots out a fucking rocket, and you can just spam it. And it's one of the dumbest fucking things ever, but I love this gun. Why do I love it? Once again, console. Fuck the Tolchok. I fucking hate this thing. It is fantastic, it is overpowered, and I love it. But I hate it at the same time. If I'm using it, I'm perfectly good with it. If somebody else is using it, I want to cry inside. That about sums it up. But this is where you get you got Mod Warehouse, where you can put mods on your things. These two are always what I go for. Times 0 gold, times 0 time. Make shit finish fast, and it's also free. Did not get what I want. If you look here, it'll tell you which we got. However, I did get something I want, which is that, which is a times 0, because if you look, -1 energy. I don't want to lose energy because that means I lose out on procs. Right, put that there, didn't lose any energy. fantastic. And we'll throw this right here, which will make me lose a tractor.
Oh, you got it.
But, fuck if I'm ever going to use a tractor.
Yeah.
And then you've got... Where the fuck? Give me my fucking mod. Oh yeah, doesn't it just keep on disappearing? Give me my fucking mod, game. Hey, got it. After a certain amount of rerolls, as you notice there, if you didn't notice, just go back a little bit. These reset. These, however, have not reset, for I have not used them all. As you can see, these two are still here. If you want to see what I'm talking about. You know what? Fuck it. We'll do it live. Reset it again. And they're all back. Except for two, but they're in here. So, they reset, but you gotta be wary of that. This thing has a fucking 3 times multiply. Holy fuck. Does it increase by a lot? No, it does not. Okay. Goodbye, lethal. Hello, caliber, for once. I usually don't build caliber, but because of how low lethal increased, no, fuck you, caliber. We go lethal. It's a god-awful idea, yes, but it's too late now. It doesn't matter. But that's the basics to modding. The characters have their unique abilities, which... fuck it, I might as well go over their unique abilities. Every single one of them, somewhat in-depth, but later on, actually go in-depth. And be like, oh, this is how it synergizes with yada yada yada. But I'll go over their weapons, what they specialize in, and whether they're good for raiders or antagonists. Most of them can do both, but some of them are better for one than the other. First, we start with Herrick. He is a sniper, works like a Widowmaker from Overwatch. Charges up, goes away after a little bit, but because he's a native, he can get headshots, and if there's an antagonist and you get that headshot on them, then they don't have a down state. They just die right then and there. It's fantastic. I love it. It's very overpowered. There's only one native that doesn't do that, but they have something that replaces it, which is the next native. And, our little list here. But we got 3 more characters till we get to that. But his ability is he has like a shadow form that attaches to walls, pretty much. And he can just vibe up there for a while. He's a very powerful character, especially if you can aim. I can't aim, though. Then you got Alicia. As you can see, have not ever used this fucking character. I hate her with a passion. She has a wall jump that lets her hover, prioritizes shotguns. I don't play her very often. All I know is she's good with shotguns. And most of them are fully automatic, but they don't deal jack shit for damage. From what I've experienced. Like a Scion, however, Pepper Pot's overpowered. No, Karma's the only replacement. That's how it is. Pepper Pot is fantastic and it always has been. But as you can see here, this is when I first got it, and I only had like 10 points to assign. Now I have 19. And I'm about to have more when I level up.
What is she doing here?
Fortunately.
Okay, well, the Raiders are down 6 lives out of their first.
How far into the mission are you?
They got the old man down the elevator.
Oh, no.
I almost got him down to half health.
Oh. Karma's also a very good gun. It's like, you shoot, has a little grenade that gets in there. You have to shoot the grenade out or it'll down you. Like, this is a very good character who has a lot of punching shit. Yeah. It's actually kind of weird just how many times, like, when you're struck less than 2.5 seconds after shooting, you heal 50 life points. He has a lot of punching things, It's kind of funny, actually. He's a melee character, but he also has a fucking shotgun. So, I mean, I don't blame him for doing that. His ability... Well, let's not forget the ability. Is as he runs, he charges up like a personal shield that he can place down. It's pretty good. I personally never use it, but I also rarely use Lycus, so I mean, I don't get many chances to use this ability. Constantine has the best AoE in the game, without a doubt. It is a repulsion sphere. It's a massive AoE that pushes people back, that you can shoot to move. You can shoot to move it very far and launch people off of cliffs, and it is one of the most satisfying things to see a antagonist trying to be sneaky and you repulsion sphere them off of a cliff. It's very nice, very fun, until you're the one on the receiving end of that shit. Then it hurts, and as we've been over, he specializes in miniguns. Shay specializes in plasma rifles. Her whole shtick is she has aimbot, but it's not aimbot. It charges up very slowly if you're on the outer rim, but it still like automatically goes to them, and your gun will charge up. If it's fully charged, it'll do that one hit headshot shit where it's insta dead, no down state. Only if you charge it up enough. It charges up faster if you're actually, on their head. So, her fucking guns are weird. I don't like them. I don't. They're like little plasma rifles. Where it's like, oh, yeah, pew, 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 pew. Or it's just a massive bang. And then next thing you know, half a continent's gone.
Eric's not fun anymore.
Why do you say that?
Because here I am trying to fight, and I'm not doing well at all.
Yeah, trust me. I'm aware. Then you got...
Because, for some reason, this is like the good team that plays together all the time.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
So here's the thing. My MMR is 40.
Yeah.
The difficulty is 60, and the Raiders is 48.
Yeah.
It don't add up.
It's just how they do the difficulty scaling. Then you got Hive. She infects people with her little ones, as she calls them. And if you are around them, it deals passive damage. Hive does a lot of damage with this gun specifically. This is what you'll see most antagonists using. They'll spawn in, pop it, get a kill or two, die, do the same shit over and over again. You don't see... Ow, my nose was not happy with me there. You don't see anybody use really any other weapons. It is what it is. But as your little ones, as we're going to call them, do damage to the enemy, it'll charge up a meter. You can pop it at any time, but if it's fully charged, I think you gain like 250% more health. Not 250% more health. Well, no, it's 250% more health because you have 100 health.
So I can't spawn at all now.
Probably something to do with lag.
No, Max. So they have a Shay.
Yeah.
A Lo, a Mika, and the other Fifth Council lady, the robot one.
Valeria?
Yeah, Valeria.
Yeah.
They're actually even camping me in the far back spawn.
Oof.
Yeah. So a close deal damage.
Lode's probably going to push you around. Valeria's going to be able to one-shot you. Mika's going to hunt you down when you use your ability. Yeah.
Yeah, she's been waiting in the same corner forever.
Yep. Then you got Hans, who has explosive assault rifles. There's not very high clips, but they have little AoEs to them. He can fly around. He's a really good fucking antagonist. If you know what you're doing with him, you can make the Raiders cry. It's fucking terrifying if you find a good Hans. And as you can see, I don't own him. I've never wanted to own him because I don't play antagonists very often.
Yeah, I think I'll just wait out the rest of this mission.
That's understandable.
Yeah.
But his ability is that little jetpack on his back. It's exactly what it sounds like. It lets him hover around and move at the speed of sound. It's really hard to hit him while he's on that thing. If you
It is that is true. Yeah, Hans is hard to deal with like that.
The Lick Spear
Yeah, I should try
is
to
a
play
little
Hans for this
electro
mission.
gun, as I'm going to call it. Fight me if you don't like what I called it. Don't mind the build. It's god awful. Don't do what I fucking did there. I had hopes that that would work. It did not work. Lickbogan is his best weapon, but he specializes in electricity. You shoot somebody, they become charged. Then anybody around them will also get shocked passively. If you have the Lickbogan, he's actually a really good antagonist. And he's a really good raider and antagonist because he's able to kill all the raiders at once and also kill all the AIs at once as well. His ability is Blitzfaust. Yeah, Blitzfaust. He charges up, slams his fist on the ground, little electro AoE. He's a pretty cool character. If you're still in here and you're wondering what the fuck is he going to play the game, this is going to be my little overview. There's not going to be really any gameplay until the next stream, when I inevitably stream this game again, and you guys get to watch me get my fucking ass beat. But hey, is what it is.
That would be enjoyable.
Grant, I'm dragging you in with me, so you're going to get your ass beat too. Then there's Doldrin. He specializes in pistols and SMGs and all that shit. I've never enjoyed Doldrin. His ability, though, is a little... He turns into like a little spirit orb, and then he can teleport around. But he's like super stressed out when he does that. So you usually know when a Doldrin's about to do that. So you're usually on guard. Some people aren't, though. They get kicked in their dick for doing that because there's something called a one-punch Doldrin build. It's exactly what it sounds like. He can punch you and you will be down. He can grab you and you will be off a cliff. Doldrin's a pretty cool character. I don't personally like him, but hey, it is what it is. Then you got Rack. I do not like this character personally. However, I will not say he is a bad character. I just do not enjoy playing him very often. I don't like his base gun, for sure, though. I fucking hate that thing. It's great, at times at least, but I fucking hate it. He has something called the Pinchanas, which are in that little canister there. They give a little speed boost as you follow their trail, and they'll have a little healing AoE. Pretty fun. There's a card that makes it where you keep that speed boost for 30 seconds after you're out of the trail, making you zoom all over the map. Extremely enjoyable. I love it. I don't like this character. Solid like 5 out of 10, if that. Mika's fun. If you use Granny. I don't like her other guns at all. I have this for Treasure Hunter. I used this before I got Granny, which is why there's so little points assigned. Granny's my favorite, which is why it has the most points, because it's my newest gun for her. I also kind of like Barrier. I didn't get much use of it. I've always liked Granny the most. She specializes in, like I said, assault rifles. Most of them are basic as shit. Granny isn't that basic. Barrier sure as hell isn't that basic. But her ability is like she places down a hologram, and she can teleport between that hologram at will. She can be fucking scary in close combat. She also has one of the better skins in the game. She's also kind of hot, but, you know, hey. Then you got Ginebra. Now, I don't know whether you guys know what that is. but that's something we like to call a crossbow, which looks like it would be a heavy frame with how fucking massive it is, but apparently it's a light frame.
Yeah.
Her ability is turning into this motherfucker. She turns into a cougar, and sometimes you see it be called a cougar, sometimes you see it called a puma. I personally go with cougar because, well, look at her. That's why I call it a cougar. Gives her stupid speed. I love it.
At the cost of half health, and you can't use anything else.
Yeah, you're just a puma and you can move fast.
You can't do damage, can't interact.
But she looks like where the fuck's the skin? Where the fuck's the skin? There it is. This skin makes her look like one of Soundwave's little pets from the Michael Bay Transformers. I don't know whether you guys will be able to see it. I sure as hell fucking see it, though. That's all I'll say is I fucking see it. That's what matters. That's her ability. She's really easy to explain because she has this whole transformation shit. Yoon, however, is not going to be as easy to explain. Because I barely understand her myself. She has what I'd have to assume, or what I'd call marksman rifle. Low, good fire rate, high damage. Did I miss a native? Oh yeah, Thothern also has one-hit headshots. He also has a fucking SMG that also does the same shit. Thing was overpowered at one point and it got nerfed. And then nerfed again, then it was 2 weeks so they buffed it again. Now it's in a good little spot. But her ability is she can grab some, or an AI, and convert it to their side, or she can heal the team. Doesn't sound like it would be very effective in this game. It's a lot more fucking effective than you think. Because if I'm getting my ass beat and I'm running around at the speed of sound, I kind of want to passively heal HP. Because I'm running around at the speed of sound with a fucking RPG strapped to my friggin' nuts and blowing shit up. I like my explosive characters. Yu's a really fucking good character. She's never been my favorite. Never personally enjoyed her. Hey, look, another easy to explain character ability. You take damage, whether it be by yourself with that grenade launcher or enemies, it'll charge up a meter. Meter reaches the max. You become this thing. You get super big. And you will gain up to, I think it's 1,500 HP, give or take. But you will constantly be draining HP. But if you get a kill while in this form, you will gain HP back. There's a card to where you can gain like 50% of your HP back each melee kill as this thing, effectively making you just a massive beast the entire game unless you don't find somebody very fast. Fantastic fucking character. I love him. He's gonna be my character after Valeria, because I enjoy Valeria. Like I said, not very good with Ionaquina, but after getting my ass beat by an Ionaquina and beating an Ionaquina's ass, she has a grappling line, tension builds up as you're going around things, higher tension, pulls you. If you hit a wall while you're getting pulled, you take damage because, force and whatnot, and she'll punch you in your ass. And then you'll die because you'll be on the ground screaming for a medic bag, and you ain't getting that shit. This ain't payday. This is Spacelords. So you're gonna get your ass beat. And she also has a mine layer, or a mine launcher, which is that fucking thing. Which is always a fun little gun. And she can place it behind her if she wants, or she can shoot out a mine. She's a very good close quarters combat character. I also personally don't enjoy her. Isn't my type of play style. This motherfucker. Oh, how the mighty have fallen.
This might be a possible one.
What mission is it?
The Enemy Within.
Oh yeah, that one might go well. This motherfucker he has a drone. That's his ability. Is his drone. He places it down. His little pistol here. That
Marks it.
Yeah, marks, or as the game says, paints an area for your drone to shoot. You do not realize how many antagonists I have made rage quit because I thought it would be a good idea to place my drone behind them and get them while they're behind cover. They never enjoy it. I don't know why more Schneiders don't do that, but why I say the mighty have fallen. This motherfucker used to have 140 HP when his drone was out. They had to nerf him in half his HP. He still has stupid damage, don't get me wrong, but oh, that HP drop hurts. And it hurts a lot. She has... Jesus, I think the game says it's like a plasma vector cannon. Or something like that. It's a laser rifle. Or a laser shotgun, precisely. Shoots one out here. Shoots one. Please stop moving. Shoots a shot out here, here, and here. I could get a good look at it. Valeria, please, for the fucking love of God. Alright, fuck you too. Her ability is the Einstein-Rosen bridge. Like I said, placed on a little bridge thingy. Pop the ability again. If you hold it, it places it. Pop it again. Shoots out a little orb. Shoot it with her base. Notice that's a base. Orb go boom. Every one of her guns have a different orb that pops out. One of them pops out a fucking tentacle monster. And you shoot it and it shocks nearby enemies. That is my personal favorite. I don't know why, I just really like that one. And Valeria has some of the most overpowered weapons in the game as well. Looking at you, pre-nerf Shakura. You guys don't have to deal with that shit. And you guys are lucky for that shit. That fucking weapon hurts so fucking bad. Then you have... Well, I've already gone in depth on this character with the mech. Shoots out orbital strikes. Every gun is fucking weird in their own little fashion, except for the Atlas. I don't know how to describe Suma, though. I can describe her ability very easily, because I just did. Shield. Takes damage. Makes you deal more damage when you put all your shields away. Her guns are the weird thing. That's the weird thing, is her guns.
Alright, Max, so...
You got your ass beat.
No. One person didn't accept the mission, and now I'm doing hanging from a thread.
Oh, that one's also not very bad.
With your character, Alicia, fuck, why can't I remember names today?
Immune?
Ginebra, and Kuzman.
What levels?
Green 4, green 5, purple 1, and one without it. That doesn't say its rank. But
if it doesn't say its rank, it means that they're sub-level 10. The main issue is going to be that purple one. But Suma's weapons are all really fucking weird. You can't place down what one gun does because they all do vastly different things. You would have to play Suma yourself.
Can I respawn, please?
Or when I inevitably buy Suma later down the line, and I get that fucking in-depth shit done, I will have a in-depth guide for each fucking gun in this game. And if you want to know, this motherfucker's first. Because she's my fucking favorite character over them all.
Man, these spawns are so good right here.
But that's the end of this fucking stream. I'm fucking tired. It is 3 in the morning for me. I want to go to sleep.
Max, do you not know how to do streaming?
No, I don't. Thank you.
You want to do it at prime times when people are
awake? Yeah,
not
I know.
tired.
But, I mean, like, yes. But I usually get the most views when it's late at night, which is that's a fun story for you. I get the most views when it's late at night, and it's really fucking weird. But yeah, I'm fucking tired.
Why didn't it drop?
Gotta pull in the if you want to like, if you want to subscribe. If you don't know what the fuck this game is, go give it a shot. It's free to play.
Like every platform.
Literally every platform, and it's cross-platform, which is even better. I fucking love this game. Until this game doesn't, give me my fucking imbued receiver. Oh, also, before, I go to sleep, the result of this adventure. Scores are tallied up between all of your missions as both raider and antagonist. It's like a season pass. Except for it only lasts a month, and it's not very hard to burn through. At the beginning. At the end, gets a little iffy. Gets a little iffy. But, hope you guys have a fucking good day. This shit's probably going to be turned into a video later on in the day. That'll be nice, because that'll actually be around, as Grant said, prime time viewing hours. Have a good fucking day, I guess. And if you want to try this game, try it. Like I said, same developers same dudes made this. Also made Metroid Dread. Do I plan on getting Metroid Dread? No. I don't have a Nintendo Switch. I don't plan on buying a Nintendo Switch. But, game is the game, and this is a fun-ass fucking game.
I might be able to do this.
Have fun.
Well, I got 5 of them so far.
Being stupid is bad. But, have fun.
Alright,
Oh,
sure.
Have fun.